I should not try it. Oh no. Oh, that's fine. Damn. That seems pretty center. What's up, Destin? Welcome to the stream. Oh, we have a follow. Alex Amor. Hello, lads. Let's put this here. We'll check that out when we need to. But for now, we'll have Discord open and Chrome. Nothing much. Going to sleep now. We have midnight in Germany. Oh, you're German. He says. Oh, that's weird. Why did it do that? Why is it not displaying the game properly? That's weird. Game capture. Oh, there it is. There we have it. What's up, little bear? Not the OG kind of German. You know, I used to live in Germany, right? In Stuttgart. All I remember is Hände hoch. I'm a police officer. I lived there for like 2 years when I was a kid. Yeah. It was our way for how to get into America. I don't remember. I was a kid. He was a very mean police officer. I like barely spoke German. I was just a little South African kid. I didn't speak no English either then. So it was just like all I spoke was Afrikaans and a little bit of Dutch. Yeah, but that's because you guys don't have that many black people there. I'm sure if you had more of them, you could. I'm sorry. Look, I make fun of Germans a lot. I'm like 25% German, so I feel like I can't. I know, but come on, you gotta admit that was funny. It's just a joke, but I know. No, I joke about that. The funny thing is, it's like my life went like that. When I was in South Africa, obviously, usually the only white kid everywhere I went. And then when I moved to Germany, I was one of only white kids. And then I moved to America, and I was once again only white kid because I moved into a black neighborhood in the U.S. and I learned the best jokes. I only started hanging out with white people in my late 20s. Like, I was just always surrounded I was usually the only white person wherever I went until my late 20s. And I love making fun of Germans. I don't know why. I feel like it's because you're not supposed to. No, I agree. But, like, I will admit, when I was in Germany, Germans were one of 2 things. They either had the fucking best sense of humor or they had absolutely none. There was no in between. And Germans would either like they either are super fucking dark humor and it's hilarious, or they are like, you can't joke about anything. They take it way too, you know how some Germans are. It's there's so like there's those Germans that just like are so uptight and like they pretend history didn't happen. And as like a white trash Afrikaner, I love reminding them. German with Turkish background. Yeah, I wouldn't say America is any better or worse than other places. The only thing I will say, I actually think America is better when it comes to racism and things like that than a lot of other countries because America is actually extremely diverse. Is way like I live in Texas, right? In Texas, I feel like I swear Texas is like 40% black, right? And then you go to places like Seattle or like you know, uh Sweden or something, and they're all like, "Yeah, we're not racist." I'm like, "Yeah, but you don't even like have minorities to be racist too." Like, you don't have very much of them. So, yeah, it's easy. Try living with 50% of the population being a different race than you, and then we'll see how racist you are. Like, I find it like, oh, there's a lot of people who pretend they're not racist, but really it's just they were not even exposed to any of it. Mhm. That's my point. I actually find Europe to be significantly more racist than America. In general, like, in general, I think Europe is more racist than America, but the public perception is that Europe isn't as racist. Like, especially the French. The French are some of the most racist motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. And, like, it's so blatant when you're there. Like, when you're in France, like, you're in Paris, you can just see how they segregate the races, dude. Yep. Mhm. Yep. And, like, I'm being like, I'm saying this from experience. I've lived all over the world. I really do think as a whole, America is actually more progressive than most of like most of the world. Because a lot of these places that claim to be so progressive, you go there and it's like, well, there's nothing here to challenge you. You know, like when you go to like Canada or something, like there just isn't that many immigrants or people that aren't white that it's like very difficult for them to even be racist. But you live in, like, Texas, where it's, like, 40% Black and, like, 30% Latino, and, like so white people aren't even, like, the majority, they're not over 50%. You know, I find it, like, more likely that you're gonna be racist when you live in a place like that if you're uneducated or ignorant or you have, which most people are. Yeah. I will say, I was I haven't been in a lot of countries with great presidents, though. Like, but the last president that I really liked was Nelson Mandela and I guess Barack Obama. And you know who I wanted to be president? Bernie Sanders. I'm a big Bernie Sanders motherfucker. I support Bernie Sanders. Like, you know who wasn't on the list? Fucking Bernie Sanders, dude. He was not on the list. Can you imagine if he was? Do you know how funny that would be? By the way, I love my new lighting setup. Do you see how I move my light to right here because it was hurting my eyes right there, but it actually looks way fucking better. Bernie is the fucking goat, dude. Bernie Sanders is the most gangster motherfucker in politics. I love that motherfucker. We need a dude. Next election, Fuck anybody else. Bernie for president or vice president. Like, it's either he's president or he's vice president. I'm not voting for anybody else but Bernie Sanders, dude. I'm done with these like fake liberals, like these just as corrupt, but just in a different way, motherfuckers. I want like a real for the people fucking president who doesn't give a fuck. And that's Bernie Sanders. That's the thing. Bernie Sanders too old to give a fuck. Zoran from New York. Honestly, don't know much about him. I don't follow the news. Uh, so I don't want to comment. The softer colors. Yeah, well, it's also the lighting. The fact that the light's right here now instead of right there behind the camera, it like makes the colors in the back softer. Yeah, we need to bring Bernie back. Look, I'm not even considering it. I've only been allowed to vote in 2 elections because I got my citizenship in 2016, I think it was. So I've only been allowed to vote in 2 elections, and, like, I did not like my candidates in either of them, like, no matter what side you were in, and the only one I did like was Bernie Sanders, and then they fucked him. That's when I really knew how corrupt the whole government was really because I went to the Bernie Sanders rallies. He was clearly the favorite. It was not Hillary Clinton. There was nobody at Hillary Clinton's rallies. It was all Bernie. The left was all on Bernie, and even people on the right were for Bernie, and, like, he would have fucking won. Yeah, bro. We need to bring Bernie back, bro. Bernie's like the cool your cool uncle, not your PDF uncle, but your cool uncle. Yeah, dude. Bro, her husband was on the list, bro. Dude, I never liked that guy either. Yeah, I see, that's the thing I always say, both sides are corrupt, it's just in different ways. You know, it's like, I am a liberal, I am progressive. I am fully on the left, right? And if I'm not even, like, center left, I'm actually quite far left, like, I'm very close to socialist left. But if I feel like a lot of people on the left in politics that are, like, running, they're so fake. Like they're just saying like, "Look how not racist we are. Look how not homophobic we are," to get people from the left to vote for him. And I'm like, "What's your economic policy? Like, how are you actually gonna do shit?" And they're just like writing these like, look at all these virtue signal things that I can say that make me sound like such a good person. I fucking hate that. Bernie doesn't do that. Bernie Sanders doesn't do that. He literally has said, like, "I don't give a shit if you're gay or straight. I just care if you're good for American. I'm not voting for you just because 'cause you're gay or just because you're black." And I'm like, "That's true, man. You can't. You can't. Because we all know some shitty gays. Remember the Demon Twinks? The Demon Twinks, bro. The Demon Twinks. We all know some shitty gays that, like, if they were president, they just burn the world down. So, like, being gay doesn't make you a good president. Where is Bernie? How's the man? I don't know, bro. Isn't he almost dead? Like, he's been around forever. It's like, bro, they tried so hard but didn't do anything, right? But you know what's crazier? I'm from Africa, right? Do any of you know what's happening in Africa right now? No. There's a situation happening in the Congo that is yeah, the Congo and Sudan that is 10x worse than what's happening in Palestine, but no one's talking about it. No one has said a fucking word. No. Not not at all to the scale of what's happening with Palestine. Yeah, right. The whole Palestine thing is weird for me because, like, to me, I feel like, obviously, I'm not like, I don't like the people who are, like, pro Hamas. I'm also not pro Israel by any means in what they've done. Like, I know the whole history about how Israel got there, all that shit. Like, I'm not pro any of this shit. I don't like, but I also don't like conservative Muslim movements either. Like it's really just I just stay out of it. I don't care. It's not my fight, dude. It's not my fight. I care about our American gays and trans women. I'm fighting more for the like my main fight right now. I feel like politically, if I'm going to pick a political fight that has nothing to do with like economics, is I fight for the trans community because the trans community has been really good to me. So like I always stand up to them. Like I will like the only political posts I'll almost ever make is when I'm standing up for my trans friends. Yeah, the bear community and the gay community is awesome. I love, dude. A lot of my fans are bears, and like a lot of my friends are bears. They're just so down to earth and cool. Yeah, you guys are the dopest. Yeah, we've got Little Bear in here. We've got J Star. I think we just had a follow or something, but I missed it. I'm so bad at catching the follows. Did someone just follow? Who followed? Or like? We got another one. We got a like. Let me see if it pops up. Ari Wilson. All right, there we go. Oh yeah. I know, but a lot of the posts I make, political posts I make on IG and stuff, like supporting my trans girls, they get taken down, dude. They get taken down. You are a trans friend are more good to me than the evil gays. Well, I'll tell you this. Just like any community, we have rotten apples in ours. Just like any community. Like I know good Christians, for example. I know a lot of good Christians. I know more good Christians than I know the fucking rotten ones. The rotten ones are just the loudest. And I'm not Christian at all, like, but I do like it when people are Christ-like because I do support the idea of trying to be Christ-like, even though I'm not Christian at all. Like, I support that idea. But there's a lot of bad Christians giving all Christians a bad rap. Same with Muslims. I know a lot of really good Muslims, and then there's some bad fucking Muslims. It's the same with the gays, man. The gays have bad apples, bro. Like there's like the trolls on Twitter that are constantly attacking me because I'm not gay enough. And then they're like saying I'm just like a gay for pay straight guy. And I'm like, listen, I'm a porn star. Everything's for pay. But I am very open and honest that, like, yeah, I'm leaning straight, but my community is the LGBTQ community, and I am not 100% straight. I am very fluid. I'm very open about. I'm not like pretending to be gay. I'm also not pretending to be straight. like, yeah, yeah. Thesden. Speaking of which, I'm assuming because you have that Turkish background, you've got some Muslim background in you. Yeah, I'm the same. Like, I have a lot of Persian. My driver, the guy who drives me to the airport and stuff, he's Persian, but he's not. He's converted away from Islam. He tells me it's the same thing. He's like, there's some people that just take that religion and weaponize it, and I think it's the same with most with Christianity. But I know so. Look, I live in Texas, bro. I live in Texas, which everybody thinks is like the most conservative place in the world. It's not, especially in the cities. It's not. There's 6 churches, 6 within 3 blocks of my house, right? 6 of them. The 2 that are closest to my house have gay flags in front of the door. This is Texas. In Houston, it's not, this isn't Austin. This is Houston. There's 6 churches from my house, and I live in a very liberal part of Houston. And there's 6 fucking churches. Most of the people around me are Christian, and 2 of them have gay flags in front of them. That's one thing I'll say about the Christians. More of the Christian churches are more open minded than with Islam. With Islam, like they won't let that gay flag come anywhere near the church. See, Desmond, that is the public perception. People think Texas is extremely conservative, and it's not. I would say it's very 50-50. It's like one of the most middle of the road states I've been in, where it's 50% conservative, 50% liberal. And I would argue that both sides, the conservatives and liberals, are more to the middle and less radical. When you go to places like Florida, for example, you have the fucking kookiest conservatives. And then when you go to California, you have the kookiest fucking liberals. You know, like it's like Texas is like weirdly in the middle on both sides. Our politicians are very conservative because Texas is a huge place and there's only four major cities in it. And there's a lot of these weird bum hick towns that take up a lot of the population that people don't understand. Yeah. Yeah. And but and it has its problems. Like abortion is illegal here. Weed is illegal here. Like those are all very conservative. That's very conservative legislation. But I've been here for 4 years and I see it all like it's going away. Like the liberals are getting more and more power every year, and it's becoming a more and more progressive state. Which that's all I care about. Like as long as the direction we're going in is a good place. Go back to Florida. I'm actually going to be in Florida in April. Yeah, I'm going to be in Florida in April. Yeah, abortion's illegal in Texas, dude. It passed in like I think 2018 or 2019. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, like I wrap up with girls here, dude. When I hook up with girls, I wrap up every time. It's not even about STDs, it's about the worst STD, pregnancy. That's the worst STD known to mankind. Oh, oh man. I should probably play some games, right? What do you guys think? Should we go raiding today? Did you guys see? Hold up. I want to play you guys something. Good night, Desmond. Take care, man. If you haven't seen the collab, I posted a collab today on my sites. I'm gonna play you guys something. I want you guys to tell. I got bored today and made some dumb shit. I made some dumb. This might be the dumbest thing I've ever made. Oh my god.
Yo, it's Crush Daddy.
All right, hold up. You probably heard it already. Hold up. We're gonna play this real quick. This is so bad. This is good. Oh, no. I can't believe I'm so embarrassed to show you guys this. I'm so embarrassed to show you guys this shit. What the fuck is this called? Oh, explore Twitch. There you go. All right, hold up. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Uh, there it is. Hold up, you guys gotta see this shit. You guys gotta see this shit. I gotta adjust it for the other guys real quick. Watch this shit. Can you guys watch this shit?
Yo, it's Crush Daddy, Mr. Crushies. Yeah, Mr. Crushies. Get the squad up. The time is now. We going raiding. We gon' shut them down. Crushies in the zone. We taking the crown. Crushies in the zone. We taking the crown. Let's go. Raid, raid, raid. Mr. Crushies. That's him.
Yep, I did that today. I made that today. I didn't. I didn't. I made that today. I made that theme song. Just scared the shit out of me. That's just was so funny. That shit was funny. You have to admit. Oh my god, that shit had me cracking up, dude. Hold up, I gotta close out of some shit. Ugh. Close out of CapCut. Close out of this. All right. What are we gonna do? How much time do we have left on the expedition? Catering almost wasted food. What, you almost dropped the food? Oh boy. Let's see. Expedition. I have 2 days left to do this expedition, man. I still need provisions and I need materials. Alright, so we just need to collect a bunch of shit. We need one Hornet driver. Yep. What's going on with this shit? Alright. Cold snap. Oof. Oh, we do have some stuff. Alright, Raider project. I totally forgot. I can turn this in. Recycle that. Recycle that. Oh, we got a follower or something. A new like. Thank you, Patrick. Still good, still good. God, oh my God. Do all my guns have fucking clips? I think that doesn't. This one can also. I swear I spend most of my time just like fucking organizing my goddamn inventory. Like that's mostly what I do when I play this goddamn game. Back, fuck it, went to an ad so I couldn't hear your response. I'll let you know when it's over. Shame on you, daddy. Alright, I'm not running too many ads, right, guy? Am I running too many? I put it at 5 minutes for every hour. 5 minutes of ads for every hour. I feel like that's not too shabby. If anyone's seen a medical crew in Speranza, tell them Sector C. I don't think it's paying me enough, so I don't really care. Oh no. There we go. Does this look alright?
He's caring and he'll keep you.
Go live. Alright, that'll work. That'll do. Start the Instagram live for a second. And comment. Charge that a little later. I'll just eventually stop the ads because you actually stream a decent amount. I'm trying to. I mean, obviously, I can't stream like this every week because ad almost wasted product. Yeah, because I travel a lot. Like when I go to Florida, when I go to speaking, I saw somebody ask that earlier. I'm going to Fort Lauderdale for 1 week to film a movie, but not a adult movie, like a real movie for like Netflix or some shit. I'll be there for a week. I don't think I'll be like doing anything but filming that, so it's not like I'm gonna be at Johnson's or anything. What else do we have here? All the anvils are set. Let's see, are we missing anything else? I think we're good, actually. have some parts for that, don't we? Yeah. God damn. Are all my Benators decked out too? I think they are. Oh, nope, not all of them. Perfect. What else do we have? We just have tips. We just have tips. And every gun has tips. Alright. Oh, wait. Do we have more? Nope, we don't. Are you allowed to disclose the movie title? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They do have it on IMDb that it's being produced, so maybe. It's called Scam. Yeah, if you're not on Discord, join my Discord. Pin this message until manually unpinned. Boom. Yeah. You don't see active messages. Go to the chat. There's a chat channel. You can also just ask Ian or any of the guys in there. They'll probably share it with you. One more spin. Can we upgrade any of my anvils? Is that what we need to do? Nope, they're all upgraded. You can upgrade one of these. Okay, now we can go to projects and go here. That's not the one. That's the one. Oh, that's not the one. Wait, which one was it? Oh, maybe I already did it. Did I already do it? Let's just go to logbook. Which would be... Where the fuck is logbook? There it is. And one round. Locate a collapsed highway. Go to security. Alright. Do we have enough shit? We probably do have enough shit. I can play one round before I have to pick a dog. I'm new to all of this, literally watching to learn. Oh. You're new to like Discord and Twitch and everything? I'm pretty new too, to be honest. Like I started the Discord end of last year, and if it wasn't for Ian, it wouldn't be what it is today. We already have like 350 members in there. Just kind of crazy to think. And then we already have like 300 something followers on here. 330 on here. Kind of wild, to be honest. I hate when people treat OF like a dating site. Yeah, you met me at the very beginning, Little Bear. When you met me, I was like I had only done OF collabs. Like, that was the extent of my experience as a creator. And like some social media, obviously. Some candleberries. Right, it has been a crazy curve, dude. Like even just setting up my stream like this, like I'm using a template. I'm very bad at editing it and adjusting it. Like I want to do more custom shit, like change the alerts, what the alerts are for, and have hotkeys and stuff, but I haven't really figured that out. Is this warming me up at all? Seem like it. I think that was part of the heat spot. Already leaving out. Exactly the type of shit I need. Let's warm up a little bit. To be honest, I've been observing to set up my own stream. Oh yeah, you should do that, dude. It's fun. Honestly, it's so much more fun than just playing alone by yourself. Especially when I play with Will, which he's out of town this weekend for a wedding. So I have to stream, and obviously me and him are not going to be able to stream forever. Like we're streaming a lot right now because he's between gigs, and once he gets his gig picked up, which is pretty soon, we won't be able to stream as much as we used to. But it's a lot of fun, and you guys obviously love Will and us talking shit. We should totally start. Who've ever thought about streaming? It's fun. Just don't expect it to be like I barely make any money. Like this week, all the streams I've done this week, I think I've made $50. Which like super grateful for that $50. But like honestly, like I just give it away to other streamers that I support, or I give it away as gifted subs back to you guys. And like I have the fortunate pleasure of like already having somewhat of a following before I started. So it's a little bit unfair. Like I can't imagine how hard it would have been if I had no following whatsoever. And like I don't obviously rely on this to pay my bills. I rely on my fan sites. I hear a thing there somewhere. Someone just died over there. Can't see it. Are we all different? Every single one of us is different. Good warm again. I gotta hop into do some closures to warm up. Fighter cosplay wrestler here. What? Boom. I'm friendly, relax, relax. You mind if I extract with you, buddy? Yeah, I hear what I sound like on normal convo. Well, I hope I didn't disappoint you. I hope I mean, you've been here quite a bit. Lost all my shit again. I'm gonna start shooting on sight. I don't know about y'all. I think it's about that time we start shooting on sight. That's what we're gonna do. Just playing friendly, just gets me butt fucked. Oh, my camera's doing that fucking glitchy shit again, isn't it? Let's see. What? Oh, disconnected. It's always just my camera, though. Like, I can't figure out what it is about my camera. Just give me a second. I'm resetting it. All right, it seems to have somewhat solved that problem. Somewhat automatic. Let's see. Oh, they like it. Automatic. Let's see. I gotta reset it one more time. It's definitely not a Streamlabs problem because it's always doing that on. It's only doing it on the actual camera. Like even when I open up the camera's portal, it does that. All right, there we go. Something's up with my settings now, though. Now my settings are all jacked up. My settings were fucking great earlier. What happened? Zoomed in too much. Definitely zoomed in too much. Compensation. Oh, there we go. Fucking smooth. That's better. It's still kind of still kind of doing it. Average. Seems better now. All right, it's back. It seems all right now. Thank you, Jim. Yeah. It's just like I don't and it starts happening randomly like like if the camera's been running for like an hour or something, then like sometimes it just gets all like and I don't know what it is. I can't figure out what the fuck it is. I Googled it all night last night to try to figure out what it is. I know, but it's nothing to do with the game. It has nothing to do with like the OBS software. I already figured that out. It's something specifically to do with my camera and my computer. Like it has to do with something with my camera and my computer for sure. It's not, it's definitely not like a software issue. I think it's something with the streaming specifically. It's happening whether the stream is on or not. Because if I turn the stream and everything off, it'll still be doing it in like the settings in like the virtual camera editor. Right. But usually if I just reset it like I just did, then it works again. It works fine. I can't figure out what it is. No, it has done it on there too, Little Bear. All right, we're going in for kills now. You guys got that? We're going in for kills. So we're gonna bring that. Can we upgrade it? No. We're going for kills. This game is all. We're going for kills. Because I am sick of being bonked by scrubs. I'm going for kills. Fuck that. Okay, good thing I'm done cooking. Sounds like clip time. Yeah. Yep, it's clip time. It's definitely clip time. But when the camera is working, I feel like this is the best it's ever fucking looked. Like, my stream has never looked better than this. At least, you know. New visitors, raiders, up the list. Pods are open. Launching now. You know that name, Little Bear? Little Bear's a legend. He's a legendary Crushy. Yeah. Oh, see, it's starting to do it again. I think it's a processing thing. It has to be a processing thing because it's when the game's starting up. See, it's struggling. Super weird. Let's go find some.
Chilly out there, huh?
Exactly.
Perfect time to pick some candleberries, so long as you can avoid the frostbite.
like little rats. Like little fucking rats. See, my camera's doing it again. It's doing it again. It's all glitchy and slow. Upstairs.
What's up, people? Oh. Hey, what the hell? Now, how are you gonna come lose that? No.
Because I suck at this game. I'm awful at it.
Then why are you gonna shoot people for stuff, bro? It's just loot it.
Everyone shot me first.
Okay. I can't even blame you for that. Alright. You're gonna tell me what you have on you. And maybe I'll res you, right?
I have an anvil and a Berletta.
Alright, never mind. Pro tip, by the way, when you're using the Berletta, you gotta walk up corners. You gotta be like right here, and then pop out like a shotgun and start spamming. That's the best way to do it. I don't even see it. Oh, I see it. I mean, your mind placement's good. Kudos to you. How funny would it be if we watched them die in centuries? How funny would it be if I were to die in these centuries right now? Alright, I'll see you in the next raid.
I'll just keep an eye out down here. Oh, there's a guy here.
Okay, no, play it.
Oh, that was so embarrassingly bad. Alright, this one I'm gonna kill people. This is gonna be the one where I kill people. Take all their food. What I need is a Stitcher.
Always better to be over-prepared.
Goes pretty fast, boys.
You make up your mind yet?
Those, bring a stack of those. Damn, that's it. That's all I got. I guess I'll bring some gas grenades. What's his name?
Come in, Raider. But mind the tripwire. Ah, just kidding. Mostly. Solid pick. Should treat you well.
I need stimmies. That's what I need.
Forgot something?
Enjoy.
Just regular band-aids.
Need to wrap up an injury? Someone told me to.
So then whatever you want is the plan we got. We do have something for everybody here. We do. I can't believe I lost that one. I cannot believe we lost that one. Oh, so frustrating. I'm so bad at this. You would think I'd be good after like 300 hours of playing it. Oh, it's my camera doing it again? It's doing it again. See? I don't fucking get why it's doing it. Spot. Not that. Not that. Average. Just gonna unplug it, plug it back in. That fixes it. I wonder if it has something to do with the processor. There we go. Oh, I think that's for now. I gotta fix my Streamlab. Have that reset. Oh, no, it doesn't want to capture my fucking camera anymore. Oh, what the fuck's happening? just frustrating. Working fine here. Come on. This is so frustrating. I don't know. I guess my camera's not working. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have nothing else but restart the fucking stream. It just doesn't want to pick it up anymore. That's so annoying. It works when I open up virtual camera. Yeah, look, works on a virtual camera. What's up, Ian? I think I might have to restart the stream after this game. Because this camera, I'm gonna have to restart my computer or something. I'm gonna have to restart the stream after this game, Ian.
Head home at the Red Lake balcony lift.
Computer needs to restart. Cameras just went out on me and it won't connect to the OBS anymore. You don't have Steam yet? You don't have Steam? restart my computer. That seems to be the only thing that ever works when it does this. Alright, I'll be right back on, guys. Just give me like 2 minutes to restart my